Macomb County's got one of the fastest growing populations when it comes to seniors. And depending on how you define seniors, I guess just on an average perspective, Macomb County, 870,000 people reside in Macomb County. And again, waiting for the next census to come through. But about 200,000 are seniors, the fastest growing segment of our population. And our senior department, run by Sheila Cote, who will be speaking shortly here about this particular program, has a lot of contacts with many people. Right now we got about 8,000 clients that we deal with on a regular basis. But again, our senior programs and the outreach we have with the various communities is pretty extensive. So knowing this crisis dealing with COVID and the concerns we had, there's been a lot that's been done. And one of the most important things is our Meals on Wheels program, and the volunteers we've had and the support we've had has been incredible. And we haven't skipped a meal. We haven't missed a meal. We've gotten those programs out to the seniors here in Macomb County, even though we were worried about our senior volunteers who we wanted to keep safe. Obviously the mask thing and all those other concerns were things we were putting in place, but we were still concerned about them, and we started allowing them to volunteer again. We realized we had to figure out what do we do as a stopgap. So redirecting employees internally is what we did early on. We had people, obviously, we had to figure out how do we get people out of our buildings at the beginning of this. And 80% of our people in the county right now are working remote. So some of them we used as volunteers. So obviously they're working, but we brought them in to help us out and work through this program here on Meals on Wheels. But all throughout this, we've realized, you know what, there's special care packages we were given to families and some people that were in need. The work that we're doing with Macomb Community Actions on people, whether it's, trying to figure out how do we help with their rent, how do we help with their utilities, how do we help if something happens like a fire in their house and they needed something replaced or fixed. We're doing so many things, and we're fortunate because we got CARES funding from the federal government. And again, $152.5 million. We've been able to do a lot with that money and try to be very creative. And this is probably one of the most creative programs that we've got, and it came from Sheila and her staff. And because you know what, you think about the compassion about what we're doing out there and the passion they have for doing it, that's what this program is about. And again, it's called Shipped for Seniors. And again, Macomb County cares about seniors. We're using those CARES funds, and we've developed a program, Shipped for Seniors. And basically, it's a very simple thing. You've probably heard about that company. It's a national company called Shipped. And Sheila reached out to them and says, is there a way? And normally there's a fee for people to join this, and anybody can. It's like $99 a year, where you can actually have, you can sign up for it, get a code number that's going to be your code. Obviously, through credit card, buy whatever items you're looking for. Somebody will shop for you and have it delivered to your home. And so Sheila, in a creative way with her staff, says, how can we do this for some of our seniors where we can use some of those CARES funds to pay for that membership? So we can get them as part of this program, because some of them are really strapped. I mean, it's tight money right now. Not only was she able to figure out how to work with the company itself, but she actually got it for a reduced price, almost half the price. So about $49 a membership. We come to realize that we could probably take care of about 2,000, 2,500, if you will, seniors here in Macomb County on a first-come, first-served basis. And we're going to do that. So that's what we're announcing here today, is that we now have, and Sheila's going to mention the phone number, or go to macombgov.org, there's an icon there, where you can go ahead and contact our senior department. And they will get with you and help you get signed up for this program, and make sure you're registered so that we are paying that cost for the seniors here in Macomb County. And we're looking at a senior as 60 years of age or older is kind of what we're targeting right now. And hopefully those that have some kind of a financial concern or issues are the ones we're targeting first. But anyone can sign up if you're 60 or older here in Macomb County. Now, we're starting off with that, but again, we have a feeling we may get inundated, and there may be more people that want to come and be a part of this. And we're willing to accept that if we get to the point where we've reached our max, we are going to figure out how do we use some of the CARES dollars to extend that if necessary. So we're fortunate to have a senior department that really is compassionate and knows about what's going on with seniors, and created this program here for our seniors in Macomb County. And I need to mention this. It is the first of its kind in this country. No other governmental entity has partnered with Shipped to have something like this available for residents in their county. Specifically, we're doing it for our senior citizens here in Macomb County. So with that, I'd like to introduce Sheila. I call her the mastermind behind this, and her staff, who've been doing an incredible job throughout this process of dealing with this pandemic and making sure we're caring for our seniors. So Sheila Cote, if you would come on up here and say a few words.
When the pandemic hit, we started to reach out to the seniors, and
Caught an earring.
We started to reach out to the seniors to just do friendly calls to see how are you doing? Is there anything that you need? A majority of those seniors, their response was, I need groceries. I need hand sanitizer. I use a walker. It's hard for me to get up and wash my hands. I need toilet paper. So out of those calls spawned this idea of, partnering with Shipt and seeing if we could get groceries and essential items delivered to seniors' homes to reduce their exposure risk to the virus. We reached out to Shipt. As Mark mentioned, they were very cooperative and we were able to get memberships at a very reasonable rate. And now we're ready to launch the program, reach out to the seniors and see if they're interested in those memberships. We'll be taking calls at the Office of Senior Services, 586-469-5228. They will be put on the list. We will mail them a redemption code with very specific instructions on how to enroll in the membership. So we're very excited. I think with the flu season coming again and not knowing what the future holds with COVID, this is a great opportunity to help keep our seniors safe in Macomb County.
Okay. Thank you, Sheila. Thanks, Sheila. And it's interesting if you think about it. We know there are people that probably can afford this and they can take care of it. And, and I keep thinking about it. We got the holidays coming upon us, and sometimes people are looking for great gift ideas. And I almost sound like I'm doing a commercial for Shipt, but really I'm doing a commercial on behalf of seniors and people wanting to know what they can do for their family members, or maybe even a neighbor or someone else. What a great gift idea if you think about it. Not just what we have to offer and what we're going to cover for our seniors, but even if somebody's out there thinking about, wants to care about a senior citizen in their neighborhood, somebody they know that's looking for a little bit of support, buying them a membership or something like this to help them pick out what it is they're looking for in a grocery store and have it shipped directly to their home. And again, the only cost they're incurring is whatever the items may cost. The shipping thing is paid for, that we're dealing with through our grant process. But can you imagine doing that for someone else? I mean, kind of reaching out and trying to help someone in your neighborhood or a senior that you might know if they decide they don't want to join this program here. So we're going to ask for very basic information. We will walk them right through it. I always say operator standing by. In fact, starting right now, as we got this information out, people can go ahead and call our senior department and or go to macombgov.org and just click on the icon and get connected to the senior department to go ahead and, I guess if you will, sign up for this program. So again, first of its kind in the entire country. We're glad that Macomb County is the first in to do this, and we know representatives from Shipt are elated, and they're hoping that this kind of sparks an interest on behalf of other municipalities to do the same. Again, we're fortunate. We have CARES dollars to be able to do this. The membership that we're putting forth is going to be a one-year membership. And so if there's a need and we decide that, somewhere down the road we want to extend this, we will try to figure out if there's other funding opportunities to extend that further if there's such an opportunity.